This clip is brought to you by BoutOnline.com.
The first time I went on a tour, it was with Master P.
Wow.
He gave me the money for the 8 shows, right? We did 4 of them. He said, "Oh man, something happened. We got to have to take a break. We'll just come back and do the other 4 later." When I came back to do the other 4, I had already sold 2 million records.
Yeah, man, today's price, huh?
I came back, he had already paid me, so I had to do the shows. But
He put them last 4s together around you.
He knew, big. He was like, "Yo, look," he came, he's like, "This motherfucker's on fire. This is gonna go off." And he said, "Yo," so he paid for the 8 shows. We did 4 of them, and then he was like, "Yo, man, it's happening. It's a problem. You know, we're gonna take a break, and then we come back for the last 4. You know, you already got paid, so don't worry. We do the."
And you said by that time.
By the time I came back to do the last 4, I was already double platinum. I was like, "Yo,
headlining."
Yo, man, can we renegotiate?
So this conversation led to people chiming in, saying that Master P finessed 50 Cent. Instead of people looking at it like a business decision and a business opportunity. I mean, what do you guys think? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. We know that Master P and 50 would have a bit of a falling out later on in their career over the cursing on the music, to which they sat down on BET and had a conversation about it. But P recently had an interview where he chimed in and let his thoughts known on the situation.
50 Cent talks about how you were the first person to take him on tour. You gave him the money for the first 4 shows, then you took a pause, and when it was time to do the next 4 shows, he had sold 2 million records. Now, first of all, what made you put up the money in the first place? And then what happened that made you want to take that break in between the 4?
Well, I think that people, the internet will take it and be like, "Oh, you did this." No, I'm the first person to believe in him. That's basically what you heard. So I think a lot of people that interview people, they don't say that. Nobody else believed in him. I seen the vision, like, this guy's a hard worker. He has a lot of talent. So I'm going to put my money up to put him on tour, which is a blessing. Think about it. Would they say that about Jimmy Iovine or any of these other white executives? They wouldn't say that. So I invested in somebody that I believed in. And then I don't know what happened back at the time, but something just happened to where I'm like, I paid him for all the shows. And so I didn't know that he was going to blow up and sell 2 million records, which nobody knew that. It was like, I just thought it was a great product. I invested in it. And then something happened to where we had to come back and do it. And then his dates wasn't available. So by the time he was able to do it, we worked out. And that's why we're able to be friends today. And I think the internet will change stuff or want to twist it. That's why I got out the music business, because like I told you, like, say, for instance, if a guy come to me and I paid for their rent, their cars, put money in their pocket for a year, 2 years, 5 years, never made no money. So now you go move on and go to somebody else. So instead of saying, "Man, that was a blessing," I came to Master P. He blessed me, took me out the ghetto wherever I was at, put me in a safe place, helped me get out of prison, did all these things. But then when you move on, you're trying to think like, "Oh, what P did for me." P opened up opportunity for you in your careers. And that's what I've done for a lot of people. But it's a shame that people don't look at it like that. People try to find something wrong when nothing is wrong. I'm investing my money in somebody that's not where they need to be at. That's a blessing.
So there we see some interesting comments from Master P saying he was the first person to believe in 50 Cent. I mean, I don't really agree with that. I believe there was plenty of other people that believed in him, including Jam Master Jay and those who had signed him first initially. I believe P was smart in terms of his business acumen, being able to see that 50 Cent had a good trajectory and being able to bring him in on the tour. It was able to hopefully bring in some extra numbers. I believe it was the 504 Boy Street Ballers tour. If anybody has more information on it, do let us know. One thing I find interesting is we never really seen any footage from that tour, any pictures or anything like that. So maybe 50 did feel some type of way at the time and just kept it straight business. We usually with tours and stuff like that, we think of Rough Riders and Cash Money and other big tours. We used to see all the artists together and a lot of media captures and stuff. Subsequently, we haven't really seen anything from that tour. And as we did mention, years later, P and 50 would sit down on BET and sort of speak. So we know there's a mutual respect between them. And at the minute, especially since the Fat Trout interview, the Romeo interview, and a few others from former members of No Limit or people who had dealings with Master P. It seems like an opportune moment for a lot of people to look at Master P's business dealings and call him out in the aspect. But as we see from this, I don't think it's one to call him out. I think he did good business. You know, we know able to get 50 when he did get him and to do the stuff that he did do. I mean, what do you guys think? Let us know your thoughts in the comments down below. Peace, family. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and check us out on bout.online.com. Check us out on Facebook for exclusive playlists and social media for all different types of segments and content.